Yo, what is going on, everyone? It is Memory here, with everyone, ladies and gentlemen, for the next episode of Toilet Bound Hanako-kun, this being episode 10. And we're going to get right into this episode, everyone, and see what we got. We're starting at the very beginning, 0 seconds, and we're going to get into it in 3, 2, 1, play. Curious, honestly, what we're going to start off with in this episode, with the after the end credits scene, the very disturbing scene with Tsukasa at the end of the previous episode, which I was thinking it was Mitsuba. I was like, don't tell me that's who I think it is. And that's who it was. That's exactly who it was. So maybe we see Mitsuba like return in this episode, or come back, or I don't even know. Um, but that would be what would lead me to that's what that would lead me to believe with this episode. But I don't know. I don't know. We got more focus on the trio of them with Sakura and Natsuhiko too, which they're kind of growing on me. They are, and it's just like I don't know. I'm still like with Tsukasa, I'm still conflicted. I think, but with Sakura and Natsuhiko, not as much. Which we still obviously, I know I keep saying it. I probably sound like a broken record. We have to get a lot more with Tsukasa in Hanako, mainly Hanako, but also you could lump Tsukasa in there as well. So it's like there's that the Hell of Mirrors part one. So this is gonna be like a multiple parter. Interesting. Photography, that makes me think of Mitsuba. Like, yeah, the photography stuff. I mean, it's kind of like a mixture of both. The hands? Yeah, like the Hanako, that like little like, him chuckling. He's like, oh, the growing hands. The one Mocha is like not even phased, and the one is like shivering. the big, the big steps. They gonna arm wrestle? Yeah. When he stuck out his arm, like I was like, okay, that's what we're about to do. Is that what they want? Oh, and they're actually gonna do it. Yeah, it's funny but weird, definitely. Like they were saying, well, well, the first one. That was that one. That's kind of what Mitsuba wanted. Was the is this connected or something? Because that's kind of what Mitsuba wanted. Was like obviously attention or friends. Like, Weird, dude. Let's all play with the hands. Aww. Now time to play with hands. Tom Moore. Oh my. Mitsuba? Oh, and Cole's looking at it too. It is Mitsuba. I kind of waiting for it because of how the previous episode left off. Okay, I was like, there has to be Mitsuba focus or something with Mitsuba in this one. Oh, what the? What the? Oh no! And it's always freaking Yashiro, man. It's always Yashiro. But is this going to be the Mitsuba? Because we thought like Hanako like killed her or exorcised her or whatever, or not even. I don't know. I guess whatever you would say. I thought it was like he killed her, but so maybe it's gonna be the Mitsuba we don't really know all like you know like that. Oh, look like the handprints and all that we saw like at the end on the chalkboard with Tsukasa. There's Mitsuba. But like where like what the heck is going on? Obviously it's not the Mitsuba we know. Like yeah, obviously we're in like another like boundary or something. Her weakness. So she doesn't remember him? Oh. Damn. I was like, okay, so it is Mitsuba we know, like in a way. Which I'm actually kinda happy about. If this was gonna be some like evilish, like kinda looking, like acting sort of Mitsuba, like the Mitsuba we don't know, I would have been like, oh great. Like see where it gets its name. Yep. more than likely, yeah. So Mitsuba's just been like stuck here ever since that thing happened with Hanako and Tsukasa and all that. But you didn't remember me either. You don't remember me either. And we know like that's the thing that Mitsuba's wanted his friends, and then like he's saying like, "You think I just have arms as friends?" Like it's kind of like funny in a way, like because of how they represented it or how Mitsuba was acting there, but like it's sad, obviously too. We know this like many times already. Yeah. She's really stressing that senpai. Yeah, she said it again. Maybe not the reaction she was expecting. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Her mind's going off the rails a little bit. Well, she has been getting involved with all these things with people who aren't living, so. Wait, what? Huh? I was not expecting to see her, to be honest. Oh. Now, is that like really her, or is this like they're just trying to get to her, like trying to get in her head? Like, oh no, oh no. The last thing she wanted. But if you're broken, if you're broken, then you're screwed. Which we know the big thing on Yashiro's mind has been, the whole thing with Hanako, and especially the little bit she's like learned or saw, like she knows she needs to protect him. There's like there is some fear there, I would say, with her in some ways. So it definitely makes sense why she was like suspectable or susceptible, I think is the word I'm looking for, to this. So the ugly daikon thing makes sense. She does not want everyone calling her that, or. I feel like where it's probably gonna go is other things besides that, because that's kind of like a joke thing we have, but I feel like it's gonna get more serious. It's not just gonna be her legs, the daikon thing. There's gonna be like stuff with Hanako and just daikon this. They're all holding them. That would probably explain it. So wait, everything since that, what happened with Tsukasa and Hanako, has just been a blur? Like with Mitsuba, like doesn't remember a single thing. So in a way, it's not the like. I mean, still partially it's the Mitsuba we know, but still, then I guess this makes to where it's not like the Mitsuba we know because none of that is there still. Like with Ko or like anything, the picture of Ko or like, huh, you have to face your fears to get through it. I was about to say, does that ring a bell? And then I hear a bell ring. I think they did it on purpose. Like maybe seeing Ollie like this is actually really freaky, by the way, because we have not really saw Ollie get like this before. Which I don't think it's actually like really her, but it's still like. But now it just got even freakier. Sacrifice. The dog bark. Ooh, you're average. You're average. You got average looks. Damn, even lower. Oh my god. Oh, what the what the oh. Now there's a big target on Mitsuba. It's too late probably for that. Don't let me see one of their mouths again. That shit is like reminds me of the stuff from FGO, like the freaking Lamu things, like, and they like, talk too. Like this shit's so freaky, dude. Great. Here's probably where Hanako comes in, right? And Hanako, maybe Ko too. Yeah, this is how it goes. This is this is the formula. I wouldn't be surprised if Ko was here maybe too because Mitsuba's here, right? Oh, it's Tsukasa. Well, I was saying that's the formula, but they did switch it up a little bit. Oh my. Okay, why? Why do you have to keep doing that? Like, why do you have to like? What is up with Tsukasa and this? Like, it's already bad enough what you do, and then you just keep doing it. Like, it's like, because Tsukasa is a mad, mad lad. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! And that's why I wish it was Hanako that that came in here instead of Tsukasa. Like, like that's exactly why. Oh my gosh. Um. So yeah, things got pretty freaky in this one. Definitely. Um. With what we had, like with the hands, and I mean part of it. Actually, there was a good part of it that was actually pretty comedic. So it was kind of a good mix of both. But good to see Mitsuba back. Although there is kind of a twist, obviously, it's like a part of it is still like the Mitsuba we know, just from that one episode who we met and kind of almost had an instant sort of connection with, I guess. Um, but then there's like the memory loss thing and um, you know, not remembering anything. Probably besides, I guess, Sukasa maybe, or I don't know, but Mitsuba is still like not in the best of positions, obviously. But kind of seeing Mitsuba and Yashiro like interact in any capacity, in any form, even though it's kind of like in this boundary or whatever it is, you know. Um, it still was nice to see them, and hear them interact. Definitely. So I'm hoping there still is a way we can somehow get Mitsuba back. Well, I don't mean like back alive, but back to even if it's like how Mitsuba was, before the whole thing happened with Tsukasa and all of that. Because like Ko was saying, like we can still be friends even if you are what you are, like even if you are a ghost or spirit, whatever, right? Because we see that with Hanako, Ko, and Yashiro right now. So it's like, why wouldn't they be able to be friends with Mitsuba? But we'll have to see kind of what happens with that. But I'm happy. Like the thing with Mitsuba just wasn't like that one episode and then it was done. Like Mitsuba's still going to be around in some capacity. Um, and probably even in the next episode too, right? So in Hanako and Ko are kind of thinking of something, or I guess they're gonna have a plan. They're gonna be coming in, which Ko and Mitsuba, and then Hanako and Yashiro makes sense. So I'm happy it's not just going to be Hanako. It appears, at least. I thought it was going to be Hanako and Ko coming in there at that point, I was like, this is the formula. This is what always happens, right? And then they kind of switched it up. They kind of twisted it a bit. So I do applaud them for that. Because so far for most of the times it's been Hanako coming in saving the day, and then right, the whole thing with Yashiro getting into some shit, getting into some trouble. Um, that's been what's happening. So a little bit of a twist. It's not like a big deal, but it is a little bit of a twist there with this episode. So yeah, I liked what we had here. Definitely. And I'm kind of anticipating what we're gonna see next now that Tsukasa has popped up again, and when Hanako and Ko probably are gonna come in here. Um, it'll probably be obviously in the next episode, because I don't know if this is gonna be like a 3-parter, probably a 2-parter. So next episode will probably wrap this up. So we'll see what we have with that. Let me know what you all thought with this episode, though. If you guys did enjoy my reaction, make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one. Thank you for watching. Peace out.